Hello, everyone, and welcome to Branson, Missouri 2023 School of Santas. Take two. That's right, take two. We've got our second week coming up. And, today is.
We're doing this again?
Yeah, we got to do it again.
Why didn't they tell me?
Oh, I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
So finally
today is
to show
July
up.
18th, and we want to welcome everyone to the Tuesday night live show. Hey, we got a peanut gallery tonight out here, guys. We got Randall all the way from Michigan, and show us Randy. Show us Randy.
Right about.
There you go, right there, fantastic. Got Rex on the far end, Scott next to him, Spangle next to me.
I'm digging this new applause button you added. Yeah, that's nice.
Pretty good, huh? All right, so the old adage, better late than never. We were a little bit late getting started tonight. We've got so much going on down here in Branson. We're having so much fun. Spangle forgot to set the clock. You would think the host would have the clock set.
Is there a clock?
There, well,
I sent the clock to your wife.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
Fantastic. So I'll tell you what, stick with us. We're going to run our first plug-in that we always run, the Sat Bob's commercial. We'll be right back after this. Well, it looks like we've got a good audience joining us tonight, Randy, and it's good to have you along with us tonight, along with our, whole panel here. We've got a square table, but I think we're going to turn it into a round table because we do have a few other guests that we want to bring in tonight. But I'll tell you what, let's start up with Spangle telling you what he thinks about how the first week of Branson went.
Have I even decompressed yet to even figure this out? Well, I think it went well. We got a lot of great feedback from people. The instructors are even talking about how great it was, how much fun they had. And if you were here, you would know we even had things planned in between the sessions. So, yeah, it's good. And we're ready to rock and roll for the next session.
Well, tell everyone where you took everyone today.
Where did we go today? We went to the Butterfly Palace. It was great. Butterflies are landing all over you, and then they got reptiles, and then they got a mirror maze. People got lost. I followed Scott's son through the mirror maze, and he was going to have this thing beat in no time. He's like, "Oops, not that way. Oops, not that way." Yeah,
they had fun though. They all those kids had fun today.
That's what it's about. It's all having fun. We're just a bunch of kids.
Yesterday's excursion was a different location. What did we do yesterday?
Man, yesterday, what did we do yesterday? Where did we go yesterday? You know where
Toy
we went?
museum.
So where?
Y'all went to the toy museum.
The
I think
toy
I slept.
museum. Oh my gosh, we did go to the toy museum. And we're talking toys from our days, us old folks, It was really cool. It's like, oh, I had that. I even seen something in there yesterday that I searched the internet for and bought it. So here it comes from, of course, Amazon. Yeah, it'll be.
Imagine that, Spangle. Imagine that.
Had to get it.
Well, Scott, tell them where we went for dinner tonight.
Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, there's some barbecue here in Branson that you couldn't live without trying. And they got us right in. It was wonderful. And the name of the place?
Getting basted.
Getting basted. And it was great. I had some burn-ins that were wonderful. And Rex, I think you had
Bob and I both had what they called smoked bologna. It's a fried bologna sandwich, but they added a fried egg to it. It was great.
Absolutely. Now that was with a B, right? Not a W.
Yes.
All right.
Not wasted, basted.
Basted. All right. But,
I do like that place. We have one up in Springfield too.
Yeah. And the thing about it is all our viewers know that we kind of do something at the classes and in the shows and stuff. And shall we give them an example?
Tell us.
Give me a ho!
Ho!
Give me a ho-ho!
Ho, ho!
Give me a ho-ho-ho!
Ho, ho, ho!
What's that smell?
School of Santas!
And that's how much fun we're having here. It's great. And all those that didn't join this session or last session, you got to sign up. You're taking applications for next year,
we
right?
are taking applications for next year. We went through session 1 already, and we got enough names in the hat to fill up next year's halfway.
Wow. Well, folks, you don't want to miss out. It's going to be great. And we've got information on a lot of other things going on coming up in the next 4, 5, 6 months. And we'll talk about those in just a little bit. Rex, what can you tell us about your experience from this last week?
You guys are slave drivers. That's what I can tell you.
She's the boss.
Spike was pointing to his wife over there. She's the boss lady.
And we want to welcome all our audience here today. The Elliots and Shirley and her husband, and Deanna and Lenny.
There you go, Lenny.
You know, we have to keep him incognito. So, and we would, and Georgetta, of course, you know, she has to be mentioned because if it wasn't for Georgetta, we'd starve.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right. She's been running the kitchen. The food's been better than ever this year.
Fantastic. All right, guys. Hey, how about we go ahead and do, I know it's early in the show, but we've got so much to do. We're running short on time tonight. We're going to try to hold the show a little bit shorter than normal. My daughter has to get early in the morning. She's traveling up with her family to spend the weekend with us. And so we're not going to keep her up too late tonight. But let's go ahead and do the trivia. Angela, if you'll lead in for the trivia, let's go ahead and do that and get that out of the way. All right, Angela, did you get a chance to get the trivia put into the StreamYard so you can put it up for us? There you go, Spangle. Run.
All right, in the first 100 Tuesday Night Live episodes, how many Santa Hall of Fame inductees have been a guest on the show? Name each. Oh my gosh. No looking at your screen to get clues.
Google's not going to help on that one.
Google's not going to help on that one. You got to know where to go to find that answer, and people pay attention.
Right. Well, we'll have to apologize to AJ because he can't Google that one or can voice question it. So,
but you know
but
what?
you never know. He's liable to get it.
He knows where that's stored at. He'll find it.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think Siri will have that. Siri will have that answer.
We had a ball with him this week. He was very helpful, helped with the books and everything else. And I think he learned a lot. And meeting him in person was a privilege. I think.
I think it was, and not that we are anybody, but I think he was a little starstruck being here.
Well, he was. He looks up to, and his mom Connie told me that she didn't think that they could find a better group of people for him to look up to. They're proud that he looks up to the same.
I don't know how he looks up to us when he's that much taller than us.
I did ask him just before they left how much his cheeks hurt, because I don't think he stopped smiling the whole time he was here, except when he lost his hat.
And for instance, everyone knows how big Ed Taylor is, right? Ed looked like a munchkin next to AJ.
AJ, yeah.
AJ's a big fella. He's
AJ's got to be
Got some height on him.
6'5", 6'7".
I don't know. Maybe AJ can put in the comments how tall are you, AJ? And that's Santa AJ, by the way.
That's right. He is Santa AJ
6'9"?
now. He's a graduate.
He's 6'9", is what the peanut gallery said.
That's up there. That's on up there.
I'm telling you, I'm
better not do
6'2",
that.
and I felt like a midget standing next to him. I was
All right,
almost
so-
scared.
Yep.
As of right now, we do not have any answers coming in, so you guys keep searching for that. And
Oh, he put 6'5" on here.
we'll see how far we go before we start getting some answers in. But we're going ahead and kind of 6'5". AJ says 6'5".
6'5" and 180 pounds.
I think he has to duck to see the tape when he's measuring himself.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so let's move along a little bit here. Let's talk about what we got going on this second week at School of Santas.
Well,
we got to do it again.
We
you
got to
said.
do it
We
all
gotta do-
again next.
Man, we're gonna repeat this. We had so much fun. We want to have that same fun. We got Ed Taylor's our featured speaker. We got Diane. Deanna. Oh my gosh.
Deanna.
Said that
Deanna.
twice this time. Dan. We got Shirley. We got a lot of people. We got zooming in. Larry.
Yep, Larry Talbert with his presentation on insurance rates, and
I think the only one that's not coming back, I believe, is Santa Carlucci and Jen and Lynn. Am I
That's
correct?
correct.
So everybody else is going to be back.
Bob,
to
where's
do
my
it.
script?
they had to go.
They went.
Well-
They had to go back to Michigan. But anyhow, there's some great in-house entertainment. Spangle, I think last week you outdid yourself.
We had Barney Five. Oh my gosh, he was here in person. Yeah, he even had his bullet.
One bullet.
Yeah,
One.
he had that bullet in that pocket.
Yeah,
And there we had a magician come in, and
two magicians.
Well, let me tell the story now. Hush. But
Me, us.
that doesn't work. Where's the tape? Here.
Mute button, mute
Mute
button,
button.
mute button.
But anyhow, Randy, you would have loved it. They came in, and I begged them to make Spangle disappear. And what did he do? He made another magician appear. So we had two.
Well, see, magicians can do magic, not miracles. That's the problem, Scott. They can do magic, not miracles, to get rid of Spangle. So
That's right.
Very true,
Yeah.
Randy. Very true.
Yeah, we had Elvis was in the house.
Yeah. And a special guest that Miss Deanna had do a special segment, which I was very impressed with. And you'll need to come to the School of Santas or to North Pole Cornerstone School.
North Stone.
Something.
You sound as bad as I do.
Well, hey, since you mentioned it, let's go ahead and get Deanna to come on up here. Deanna, come up here, and I want you and Rex.
Yeah,
Rex,
this is
Rex,
Deanna.
stick around here. Deanna, come over
You
here.
said I'm gonna stand behind.
This is Deanna, not Diana.
And welcome Deanna to the show.
For the spring.
I want Rex and Deanna to give us a little bit of an update on the North Pole Cornerstones. We launched that a couple of weeks ago,
Yes, we did.
and we're making great headway. Is there any updates that we can give at this point? Any little tidbits, just something?
Any little tidbits that we are still excited, continue to be excited, will continue to be excited for the first weekend of February in San Antonio. We gratefully say thank you to the 32 people who have already committed to attending. We are looking at, I'm sorry, I'm echoing myself. We are looking at developing an entirely new and exciting curriculum inspired by Lucky, Royce, and Gordon Bailey. Santa Nana and Santa Gordon, as you know. And it is going to be exciting. And there's a lot more than just education. There's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of fellowship, a lot of food, and we really hope to see you there. Mark your calendars, San Antonio.
I think that it's going to be 3 days, folks.
3 days, 2, 3, and 4. A 3-day class. There's that much information that we have been collecting about what we want to talk about, what you have been asking to hear about, a different angle on topics that might sound familiar to you, but a new way of seeing them and presenting them to. A very interactive experience is what we are committed to giving to each of you.
And to add to that, Deanna, the thing about it is this school, North Pole Cornerstones, is for the Clauses.
Yes.
All the Clauses. Mrs. Claus, Santa Claus, Elf Claus, all the Clauses, the whole entire.
And
Sister
the
Claus,
supporters.
cousin Claus, everybody,
And the supporters
Right.
who are there behind the scenes.
photographers, everybody.
Yes.
Now, here's the other thing, folks. If you've already pre-registered, and if you've gone to our webpage and put your name in, we've got you on a mailing list. Look out in the next week. We're going to be making a big announcement about some big decisions that were just made right here this week. Okay. So keep an eye on your email. Keep an eye on Facebook. We got some big announcements. A lot of things have been firmed up real quick.
And one of the things we're also excited about offering you is a vendor experience. So not every school has vendors come and visit, but you'll see some of the highest and best and brightest vendors come to San Antonio. So make your plans.
And if you are a vendor and you're interested in being considered for North Pole Cornerstones, go to the website, North Pole.
npcornerstones.com. And there's also a Facebook page. Just search for North Pole Cornerstones. We'll be updating there as well as the website. And that website again is npcornerstones.com.
And Angela's got it on the screen. So folks, reach out if you're interested in being a vendor. We're going through the list, as
We've got 6 already.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So get your vendor name in quick.
If you have questions, there's a contact us page. You can just send your email to us and we will get back to you as quickly as possible and to answer your questions.
That's right. Fantastic. All right. That was great. Great. Update.
Can I give you one insight about this week in Branson and
Yes,
what I'm
ma'am.
sure
Go
will
right ahead.
happen this coming weekend? Too much fun, too much fellowship, too much food. Spangle has outdone himself yet again.
Randy,
You know what that means,
Add
Deanna?
to the list.
That means next year there's going to be more of all those because he always tries to outdo himself.
What that means is, ladies and gentlemen, elastic is your friend.
That's true. But anyhow, folks, please, mpcornerstones.com. I can't say it enough. You're going to receive an experience there that you've seen nowhere else.
Thank you.
Here during the show, we're hearing a lot of squeaking going on. Anyways, all the people that attended there, they got the words out of Gordon Bailey's books on the squeaker. He was famous for the squeaker. And so we've all had a lot of fun playing with the squeakers.
That's right. Here. Exactly. Now, at this time, I want to get Shirley. Shirley, you mind coming up? Yeah, we want to bring you up. Come on.
Wow, we got to.
Go ahead, Bob.
We want to talk about I'm standing for the ladies.
Thanks. Make it look bad.
Well, yeah.
You,
He just stood up for me.
Rex, tell us what Shirley did and introduce everyone to see.
right here. There you go.
Okay.
And please
That's one we're going.
correct me if I get your last name wrong. Shirley Winter?
Winner.
Winter. Okay. She has 40 plus years experience as an educator, a teacher, and she came here and did one of the most fabulous presentations I've ever seen, not on storytelling, but on reading a book to children. And I mean, not just reading. She taught us how to hold a book, okay? How to express ourselves while reading. Okay, it's different from storytelling. I never thought about it that way, but she was right. It really is. And here's the big thing. She gave everybody books to take home and use 2 books. Yes, 2 books. So, and it was the best, what was it, hour and a half?
Hour and 45 minutes.
Hour and 45 minutes. And I'll tell you what, nobody got sleepy. Nobody left the room. Everybody was glued on what she was teaching.
Now,
And it was interactive. She had people practice and do what she was teaching.
the feedback that I got from, and of course, for us that work behind the scenes with Spangle, we're out in the hallway a lot and we have people coming and going and they always want to speak with us. But the biggest feedback I got was that you stole the show this weekend.
Oh,
Absolutely.
thank you.
And there's one other that
Deanna just threw her squeaker at us and walked out.
there was one other that was part of Deanna's presentation. We didn't get a chance to talk about that. Maybe if you
We can bring her back
mentioning
in
the
a
name. Rachel King. Rachel King, yeah, come on up.
That's what I was trying to hide about
Well, I
what's
know,
going to be in
but hey,
San Antonio.
This is an open show here.
What would you like me to say?
Just tell them a little bit about your presentation that you did, and
And what they missed. They need to get here this week.
that's right, get here next week.
Or
This
you might
week.
see it in San Antonio, you never know. Or you can sign up for a webinar and see it that way. But what we did is a topic called the evolution and revolution of the lady clauses. And what we did is we started from her introduction into our Western culture in the 1800s and how she was introduced and how she was overlaid with the signs of the times. And she was used as a symbol for women's rights or anti-suffrage activists who wanted women to not be as involved. So they overlaid what Mrs. Claus would do with what they really wanted, how they wanted to portray the American housewife, and it just the evolution of the ladies. I don't know if you're getting that echo. The evolution of the ladies through the 1900s and how the role has changed and how she was originally depicted and how she is now. And then we spent some time looking at the influences and impacts of the ladies in all sorts of areas, whether it be retail, Christmas decor, education, membership in organizations, the leadership roles that you see more and more women taking in the Christmas community. And then Rachel King, the phenomenal Mrs. Claus, instead of just telling you what an independent Mrs. Claus can do or a solo Mrs. Claus can do, she showed everyone, and it was beyond spectacular.
Yeah, and come to San Antonio. If you can't get here this weekend, come to San Antonio. You're going to see something amazing that I've never seen. She had me in tears. She had me in tears. That's just how phenomenal it was. And they weren't sad tears. They were happy tears.
No, but you had a live demonstration.
We had a live
Right.
demonstration, and so many times we can talk about you can do this, and here's how you can do it, but we don't often get to see it in action. And she did it, and I'm talking about in her full regalia. She spent 20 minutes in character with children.
Well,
Children of all
portrayal.
ages.
Yes, children portrayal
And,
artists.
how she's just a model for a spectacular Mrs. Claus.
Well, what's amazing is this is only Rachel's third professional
This is her
season.
She'll start her third season.
Third season this
Yes.
year,
She'll start it this year.
and she's this good already. I
Because
can't
she's-
imagine in 10.
Yeah, she's been a sponge, and she has just sought out and asked questions and listened and learned and tried and rehearsed and practiced and things on her own, things with her Santa husband, and I think that's just worth the trip to see and be around
Absolutely.
Rachel.
And in previous shows, you've seen the Elliott's Erica Moesha on the show. They're in their second or third season, and they're
Yeah,
sponges as well.
Yep. Fantastic.
So I mean, they are just as really this your second season. Oh, they're just going into their second season, and you've seen them on the show before, and they're just amazing. And
That's at the professional level.
that's right.
They've been performing in Santa and Mrs. Claus in the past, but they stepped up into the professional ranks.
Yeah, but they didn't just step up; they jumped up.
They jumped up. You're right. And we're going to have them over here in just a few moments. But I want to get back to Shirley real quick. Tell us about your educational background and your presentation this week.
Okay, I'm a retired special education teacher for 40 years. And I started teaching, as I always say, back when we were allowed to teach.
Yeah.
When we were allowed to develop the curriculum and work with the students. The one thing that has changed so dramatically is that books have been almost put aside in exchange for computers and technology. So students are spending more time on computers than they are in books. So my goal is to help Santas, the Santa community, Mrs. Clauses, and all of the Clauses to read with children, not to them. So in order to do that, it's a tough time of year because you've got all the presents, you've got all the things going on, and you're at a party and, oh, Lordy, Santa just walked in. And they want us to read a story to them, and it's so hard to catch their attention under normal circumstances. So my goal is to help the Santa community to understand how to engage the children in to make it an activity, to make it interactive, to make it something that everybody's a part of. And if you can do that, you will have a successful storytelling or reading activity with students. So,
Well said. Well said.
Yeah, the only thing I think is good about not having so many books is the backpacks that they have to carry.
But the books that she had brought were amazing and great, and it's something easy you could read with any child.
Yeah.
And we're graciously appreciative of you coming in and bringing those.
Well, that's, if I can mention that it's an organization in New Jersey, and they give me they get all the donations, they give them out to schools, and they put all the Christmas books aside for me to bring to my presentations. It's called Book Smiles. It's in New Jersey, and it's a great organization. They just all collect all secondhand books or any books that are donated. They put them all together in boxes according to grade level, and any teacher can go in and say, I just need some books for my library. You pull your car up and they load up the boxes. And I think the last time, they've been doing this for 10 years. And
Wow.
the last number, they said they have given out 30 million books.
Wow.
I wonder how they can get more organizations like that around the country to do that.
Well, I talked to the gentleman who began it. He began it in his garage. He went on to a storage facility, and now they're in a warehouse. It's huge.
It's amazing.
huge. And I said, do you know, if I keep bringing these books to the Santa programs, there's going to be a lot of people across the country. He said, I can't handle that. He's all by himself. So.
Well, we want to give a shout out to him and thank him for everything he's doing for our community and the teachers and other communities around the country that are helping make kids more literate.
Now, like
Read more.
on his building and everything, does he just take donations to support the building funds, all that?
Yeah, he takes donations, and he takes, he takes books.
Is there
He will
a
take donations.
place that our viewers can go and donate?
I can get the website, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. We can post it on the Tuesday Night
That
Live
would be
page.
fabulous. That would be fabulous, because they give me these books, and it's just to distribute among the community. They don't charge me anything for it, and they don't charge you guys anything for it. So they just give them to us. And I think you can tell that the books that I brought, they're like brand new.
They are.
That's something this community needs more of, and that is, that sort of donation and help along the way. Tuesday Night Live, we do shameless plugs here, so don't ever hesitate to give a shout out to anyone.
Well, let me do a shameless plug,
Sure.
and I want to try to challenge the other vendors in the business.
Okay.
August, next month, 10% of all the proceeds that come to the website will go to that organization.
Wow.
Any other vendors want to?
Oh my goodness. That's fabulous. Thank you.
10%. Do that.
Santa.com. That's right. Reach out.
Come on, other vendors, let's do it.
Buy something and 10% of that
Yeah,
goes.
just do the
towards
website because we can track it that way.
Okay, I certainly will do
Charlie,
that.
thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
over and
very much
talking
for
to us.
having me.
And thanks for
And,
being here for a second. We look forward to your presentation again.
Oh, I think I have everything under control this time.
Well, hopefully we do too.
It's really a big hand, everyone.
And let me ask this crew that's here, how many people are excited to go see Queen Esther at the Sight and Sound Theater tomorrow? Yeah.
That's the one I'm really excited about. That's what's funny. I told you that when you mentioned it to me the first time. I said, I can't wait. I am so excited. And hey, that's tomorrow. Right?
That's tomorrow, and I think it's the
Tomorrow.
best production in
Fantastic.
Branson.
And that is why my daughter is in a hurry to get up here. She does not want to miss that. Her and her husband, my granddaughter.
You had to tell her, didn't you?
I had to tell her. All right, so hey guys, at this point we're halfway through the show. We're going to try to hold it to just over an hour, right around an hour tonight. We explained that. So let's at this time, Angela, let's go over and do our halftime and break for our product announcement.
We'll be back right after this message, so stay on.
Hello. Hello.
Hey! Will somebody get the kid a Happy Meal? No, don't do that.
Stop the show. It's time for the Tuesday Night Live Showstopper Special. And for this week's StuffForSanta.com Showstopper Special, let's go to this man right here with the ears on his head.
Oh my goodness. Ain't much else on my head. Hey, this week we're giving away the Bob King Memorial Badge. It's pretty cool. You can pull it like this, put it over your belt, put it in your shirt pocket.
Hold it up for a second.
Oh,
Coach
yeah.
Scott.
Zoom factor.
There we go. Bob King Memorial Badge, place for your ID. Little pockets. Put your money.
Liz, you want the edge of the screen over there.
It's QVC.
Anyway, so.
Well, that was Vanna White. If you didn't know, you can tell by the hair.
Well, I was going to tell you
White
that
hair.
close up. You need to trim your nose hair, Scott.
Oh my gosh, you had to go there. This is live. Can't edit that
You
out.
never know what's going to happen.
You never do, do you?
Hey, anyways, we got a treat. The win. You're gonna get this. The trivia prize is gonna get one of these free.
That's right.
Hey, we're gonna do these for what did we say? $25.
Hey, and it's normally
$45.
45 plus shipping. So guys,
40.
That's pretty much
Almost half
Almost
price.
half price.
very special deal right there. Okay, that's good till next Monday.
Till next
Till
Monday.
next Monday. You cannot get it on the website for that price. You have to contact Spangle. And you know what? You're going to be busy, so you're going to answer the phone.
We'll answer it.
He always answers the phone. All right, go ahead and do the commercial, Angela, and we'll come back on the other side with trivia.
Stay online.
Oh, hello there. Yes, of course, it's me, Santa Claus. Now, you may not believe this, but one of the questions I get asked the most is, well, not how do I do it all in one night? No, but where do I get all my things from? Yes, now, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the finest things I have. My glorious gloves, all my knickknacks and trinkets and things. Yes, all the giveaways. Yes, for me to give to the children before the main event. Yes, if I see them in the streets, if they come and see me, I like to have something in my pocket I can treat them with. Yes, and there's one special place where I can find all these magical goods. And that is, of course, StuffForSanta.com. You should head there now and see what magical gifts you can find. Mrs. Claus, have you got my ice pad? Yes, log me on. I'm going to have a look. I shall see you there. StuffForSanta.com. Merry Christmas.
All right, before we go to the second trivia question, we are going to give a clue for the first one because no one has gotten the first one right yet. Judy got half. That was 5 that Judy has. Take those 5, add 5 to it. We had 10. That's a big clue. Now here's where you go find them. At the top of the Tuesday Night Live group page, I have all 3 seasons of our guest episodes and dates pinned. Now go pick them out and find them.
Can I give another hint?
Well, yeah,
One's on the panel.
one is on the panel. That's correct.
Bob?
Not me.
Spangle?
No.
It's not me.
All right, over to Spangle.
Definitely not me either.
All
So
right, here we go. Trivia question. What Christmas drink, and it's not what you think it is, what Christmas drink is also known as milk punch? what Christmas drink is known as milk punch? You get one of these wallets. Not what you think. Mm-hmm.
White Russian.
No.
Well, it was a shot in the dark.
Yeah, it was a shot, all right. Woo!
Angela, I just texted you the answer.
I already did
Since this was one that we didn't have
Already did it.
pre-scripted, even though we don't have a script.
For the badge.
But for the badge. Yes, got it. Fantastic. All right, so at this time,
All right, guys, the answer is on my phone. Wrong screen. Haha.
not only wrong camera, but wrong screen,
Wrong
right?
screen, wrong camera.
Just, no one else can see what we got going on. We got 2 cameras. We're only using one, but we had the other one hooked up just in case, because the new streaming camera that Scott brought to the table is only our second time to use it, and we just didn't want to have any malfunctions. So
Yeah,
we've still got my old trusty Google Eyes over here hanging out, and in case we need it. Anyway,
usually when I have cameras like that staring at me, there's like a 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5 behind me. Turn left, turn right.
Yeah, with those lights on your truck, like from the parade.
that wouldn't be a bad backdrop either, would
It
it?
might not be.
But from the lights on your truck from the parade, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
All right, so at this point, I'm going to ask Eric and Moesha to come up. We want them to come up and fill us in on their second year in a row coming to School of Santas, and tell us what you took away from this week, guys. And hey, they're staying for the second week, so
Well, welcome to the show.
You go first. You go first.
Well, see, that's what a couple does. Mr. and Mrs. Claus, they do rock, paper, scissors to figure out who goes first. So they're in love because it's a game like this all the time. So who won?
She did.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Oh,
I'm always a gentleman.
beauty before age.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. In all fairness, this has been a wonderful, wonderful week we had. We had so much fun with so many people, with so much instruction. It's like drinking through a fire hose. Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful that they gave us a notebook with paper because there's so much information going on. You end up writing on both sides and you have to go back and review it. And it's great because of the fact at the end of the week, they actually have a panel of instructors and you can ask any question you want. And believe it or not, they have to answer it.
Now, okay, I'm going to get to the good part, okay? Let me explain. I'm going to break it down real quick. This is our second trip, okay? I have to give hats off to Spangle because it's for the price that you pay, you get 4 times as much enjoyment, entertainment, knowledge, wisdom. And I mean, just the entertainment part is way over the top. You could pay for that just for the interest price of just coming to the course, just the entertainment, because you get to go everywhere.
Everywhere?
And it's included.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, wait. And the meals. Oh, okay. The meals are perfect. The entertainment is perfect. All this is all encompassed in this one price. And people say, well, that's a lot. No, it's not. For the entertainment package by itself, it should have been the price of the course. But then you get a chance to get to talk individually to these Hall of Famers and to these instructors that have been in this business.
Yeah.
And again, my hat's off because we're going into our second year. And all we've been doing is gleaming off of all the information that they've given us.
Yeah, it's so
And
exciting.
it's a lot. And again, as my sweetie says, you're drinking through a fire hose, but then they break it down and slow it down for you. So you can take all the information and tailor it to what you want to do, because this community is so large. There are so many different things you can do, not just sitting in the malls, not just home visits, not just parades, not just, I mean, there's just, and
They give you all the tidbits. Again, to keep you from, or we would say, from going to jail. Okay, it is, because it's so much information that you will need to make sure you don't get yourself hooked up. So again, if you all could come, it's a treasure in your memory cap for some information that you would never, you'll hold dear to your heart. Okay.
Now you talked about them parades. You want to tell them about those parades?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
Well, how we do it?
Okay, here we go. Okay, first you get the flags. Okay, you get the SOS flag. Then you get I call it the Sweetie Daisy flag. Then you get the United States of America flag. Okay, then we get all these lights putting on top of all these vehicles. Okay, then we take off and we're cutting off traffic.
They're so mad. Oh, are they mad?
And after you cut off traffic, then they're looking like, what in the world is going on here? We stopped. I saw, I think it was a sheriff. He just looked, shook his head and said, oh my God, it's got to be spangled. And so you're blowing your horns and you're going in all these different places. And to be honest, just to participate in it, it's an experience, again, that you will never, ever forget. You'll hold it dear to your heart because you understand the reasons why we do what we do. And again, Spangle, thank you.
Thank you.
How many vehicles we have this year, Spangle?
51.
That's a pretty good sized parade, folks, and it's probably one of the highlights of going to the shows is that everybody loads up, and I mean, we make a statement.
We definitely make it.
Speaking of highlights, now I've got to go to the Legends in Concert.
Oh,
okay. Legends in Concert we went to Saturday night, and we had a blast getting up there with the parade. Right, we get in, and Elvis has a challenge, and me and Randy and Rex talked about it yesterday. Had a challenge to see if we could break the number of couples dancing there in that studio.
What was that? The Love Me Tender?
I believe it was Love Me Tender that he played. And
if you insist.
The record was how much, Rex?
34.
34, and we broke the record with 54. And this couple right over here, they not only danced for that slow song, but I caught them dancing to Thriller.
Oh, you saw that?
I was sitting right on the edge of the wall watching y'all.
It's okay, sweetie.
You know what? It's okay. We've got no film.
It was fantastic.
We've got no film.
We got no film.
When we first went in and we sat down, we were sitting back, the Tuesday Night Live crew and all was sitting back at the back, and I seen Moesha up there starting to juke and jive a little bit, you know, like this. I said, girl, get up and get with it. And when
where do you get them
come
words?
on, they jumped up into the breezeway because you didn't think I was watching.
No.
Hey, they are fantastic dancers. That's all I got to say.
But we've had a great time, just to summarize it all. And, you know, the TNL production crew has worked endlessly for you to produce the shows in-house. And we can't wait to do it again.
Can I say something real quick?
You certainly can.
Just real quick. Okay.
Okay,
Just
got
real
10
quick.
minutes. We're told we got 10 minutes.
Real quick, we'd like to thank you all, the Tuesday Night Live show and staff, for all you did and all you do, because it's not easy and it's long hours, early hours, and long nights that you all do. But we all would like to take this opportunity to thank you all. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I'm still looking down through here, and I did not.
The one thing I want to ask y'all now, because you're running away, but when we're going to see you in San Antonio in February,
We cannot confirm nor deny.
Okay, we can't confirm nor deny that one.
make a note of that, Deanna.
Confirm they've registered.
Okay.
See you later. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great
So
to
I'm
see
looking
you.
down through here, and I still did not see a winner for the first trivia question. How many more clues can we give? There's 10.
Well,
They're
I'll
on
put
top of the page. If you cannot figure out which of all our guests for the last 2.5 seasons,
Pull up the list. I'll give them a clue. Now, this is going to help them. Pull up the list.
Where's your list, Bob?
Okay, here we go. Catch on to this, guys. and TC.
And again, you can always go to the hallofame.com page, and here's a trick. I don't know how many people know it, but you can take half your screen and put up the question. The other half, pull up the Hall of Fame and go in there and see what you got and come up with.
Who is this?
When can I be on your show? I don't know who the Facebook user
you
is.
know the Facebook
He said
user
who the
is and
Facebook
said,
user
when
is.
can I be on the show? Hello, Ron.
She can type it in.
Russell
Ron's already
Hurd.
scheduled for the show, so it's not him. Plus, he's put his name in.
Hey, Ron, how are you doing? Good to have you on the show tonight on as viewing out there. Ron McWham, he's online. I just saw his name.
It's Russell Hurd, I believe.
Isn't he scheduled?
Huh?
Is he not scheduled?
He's not scheduled. Hey, he's so busy. Who knows?
You're a smart man. You didn't schedule him.
By the way, have you seen his legs in that kilt? Just make sure we shoot from the tabletop up.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We're just kidding, Russ. We're just kidding.
9. Is that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Judy, you got 9 of them, girl. You just need one more. Who's she missing?
Well, what she got? Let's see.
LJ? Nope, she got it. Oh, she's missing. How could she miss I see who she's missing.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how she could possibly be missing that one on this show.
Yeah, GB, huh?
Yeah. GB.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know how she's
Judy,
missing
GB,
out.
you can get it. You can get it.
BGB.
Yeah.
BGB.
JR.
Here we go.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
Judy, you done went and let Santa AJ jump in and steal your Wheaties.
Man. Hey, this has been a good show.
It has.
Yeah, it has. It's been a lot of fun. And our live audience has been great as well.
And you know, we didn't bring Randy in for nothing, right? Randy's here with us because Randy stayed behind this week. He's not going to be able to come with us. Something has come up. But he has been able to watch the Tuesday Night Live show and watch my personal page where I have posted a ton of videos. So, Randy, have you had a chance to watch any of the stuff that I posted this last week from week 1?
Oh, yeah, like crazy. It's fantastic stuff. I mean,
well, tell us what your thoughts are of everything that you saw that I posted. Any takeaways, good, bad, ugly, and different?
Man, the coolest thing was, like I said yesterday, the best one was watching you guys cook them burgers and the parade, going in and out of the thing, watching. You did some great thing watching the shows that were going on, the legend shows and all that. You guys, you were all over the place.
Yeah. Sorry. You guys are going to be able to see that footage too, because we had a drone pilot filming the parade. They're just doing some editing.
Oh, so it's even more. It's even more than what you even showed. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I introduced Rex that night as a master chef because he had his chef hat on and his chef coat on.
Looking good. Yeah, you guys have been
putting a lot of
work in. A lot of work in for that. I mean, it's just
cheap cookie taster.
A lot of work in.
Didn't say anything
about burgers, did it?
Wow. Yeah, it's.
Go ahead. You guys talk. We're looking at trivia answers here.
Anyhow,
and
Randall,
of course, you guys have just started this week. You've got a whole nother week of that ahead. That's like.
Well, we got more footage to bring you.
You guys are looking pretty spry for a week of all those morning, noon, and night. So, and it starts tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? Tomorrow's.
Well, we got to get
right?
we got to get rearranged tomorrow and put a few more cables in and correct a few things, and so it's a little more efficient. But we start at 10 o'clock registration, or 10:30, is it on Thursday? Is it 10:30 registration?
Registration opens at 10:30 on Thursday. And we've got a great crew to run that now. We've learned some lessons from the previous, and we're going to do a better job this time.
looked fantastic. The room with all the classes lined up and everything else, just wow. I mean, it just, like I said, like
Vacuumed and ready for the next crew.
We're ready.
And don't forget, it's the School of Santas.
That's right. All right.
worth
So,
every penny, like
I think
Moesha and them
we have
said,
winners
you know,
for
and
both
just
trivia
it's
answers.
priceless.
If you want to go ahead and type it in and let us know who the winners are. The winner for the first School of Santa's drawing for 2024 scholarship worth $359, and the winner was, that was the 10 Hall of Fame. Okay. AJ got it. Judy was right there. All she missed was Gordon Bailey, and that's why Spangle was saying what he was saying. We'll go through the list real quick. Season 1, we had Gordon Bailey, Courtney Lofton, Cliff Snyder, Carlucci, Tom Carmody, rest in peace, John Shuey, also with Gordon, rest in peace, Tom Cordemelia, Bruce Templeton, Larry Jefferson, and of course the one and only and the greatest of all, Tim Conahan. That's 10.
Well, you're gonna make a few of them mad now when you said the greatest of all.
Well, everybody knows Tim's right up there.
Look over here.
I've
You're getting
never held back to how I feel Tim has done so much for the industry, and he's at the top of the list for me anyway.
You see where you stand, don't you,
And our
brother?
winner for our
You're at the
second,
top.
which
You're at
is
the top of my
for
list. Don't feel bad.
I was on
We got
episode
there,
17,
I believe it's
season
gonna be the
1, and I
same
didn't get
winner,
on the
right?
list.
You are on that list.
That's right.
For season 2 being the first one. Season 3 being the first one.
AJ, you're in timeout for the next 6 years, bud.
Yay!
2 big winners. You know, he had the blast this last week. He had such a good time. I was glad to see him and his family.
I think AJ's got $1 million worth of my product and he's paid $10.
Hey, and Bob, you know, I look forward to seeing AJ next year and being able to learn what he's learned over the year of being Santa.
Now, you know what? He drives a hard bargain.
Oh, well, absolutely.
He caught me back behind this TNL backdrop right here, and he had both my arms twisted up to the back of my ears and forced me to let him come on the following week's show, which is the big recap show. That's the week after we leave Branson. So AJ will be on the show as part of the recap. And I'm just kidding about forcing. He asked me, and I said yes. I couldn't help it.
Hey, well, I'm looking forward to that episode as well.
Absolutely. It'll be cool. It's going to be fun. Now, before we go, guys, because our hour is up, what I'd like to do right here, if we can, let's have everyone come over in front of the screen, all of you.
Come on.
And
Come on in. I think we can fit all of us in behind here.
The screen went blank.
well,
It
and
don't matter.
the thing I'd like to add is I want to really thank Spangle for allowing us as the Tuesday Night Live show, although he is a co-host, of being here and having a spot for us where we can do these live remotes and bring you the footage from the
Come on down
school.
here.
So once again, Spangle, thank you from TNL
Hey,
Productions.
we're loving it, guys. Thank
If we
you.
get us all in here, are we zoomed out all the way, Rex? We're about to be zoomed all the way in.
Somebody just
We
changed
need
the
Eric.
camera on me.
There we go.
There you go. That was our peanut gallery tonight and our guest. Special night here at Branson 2023. Start of week 2. You know, the cool part was, the hardest part was setting up.
Well, we got to tear
Monday,
down
Tuesday,
yet too.
The tear down is not going to be as bad. I want to say,
I don't know. I just saw the inside of his trailer. We got a mess to clean up.
this is true too. I want to say special thanks to our remote director tonight, Rex Ray, and our IT webmaster. This guy's
Extraordinaire.
jack of all trades. Thank you so much for all the work you put in, and thanks to everyone for dropping in.
Thank you,
saying
Bob.
hey with us
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you.
We had a great time. Randy, as always, my brother, we love you. We all love you. We're all here for you. And
Miss you guys. Miss you.
Next year, when you get here, we're going to put you on our shoulder and parade you up and down Main Street.
Body surf.
Body surf.
Well-
That's right. All right, Angela, if you want to take us out of here, we were going to say good night until next week, everyone. Always let your Claus's heart shine bright.
Well, don't forget, we'll see you right here Thursday evening at 7.
That's right. And as
And
we've been
10
doing
to
pop-up videos.
Yep.
Pop-up
Look,
videos.
watch for the pop-up videos. Thanks for joining us tonight, and everybody be blessed. Take care.
Bye-bye, guys.
Good night, all.